it's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brendon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Kris Bryant. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 111.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 44.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out toward shallow right. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watched and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
digging in now for the Brewers, Brock Holt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kris Bryant.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch coming, here it is. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give it a chance.
In now, Keston Hiura, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. Out in front of it, strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 5. And that misses 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 pitch.
Too high.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next for Milwaukee, Avisail Garcia. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee.
Leading off to the top, the catcher, number
Here's
40.
the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. So a full count now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Jason Hayward now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jason.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Number 1-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hayward on second. Kipnis on at first with 2 down. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. Now to the plate, Eric Sogard.
The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
Soft liner to the right side, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Batting it, the first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoak now, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now, Brendon Woodruff. Kipnis on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Kyle Hendricks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kyle Hendricks.
First offering on its way.
That pitch is out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he got him. Ready now, Kris Bryant, who flied out leading off the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A man at third with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And it's in time to get him. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here's the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Here's Brock Holt now.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Hit to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard liner to center field. Cain is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batter, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The center fielder,
Digging in,
8.
Ian Happ. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
0-1 pitch on its way. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in, Omar Narvaez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 24.
So one away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Road. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Kris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
The first base.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Cain. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the stretch.
Count's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about. And another foul ball.
starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Too high, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Brent Suter answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jason Hayward will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Justin Smoak is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
That's the ball. I got count 1 and 2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Braun. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And He'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ready with the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Alex Claudio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Again, he sends it out of play.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Striding in once again, Kyle Hendricks. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to Smoak at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Pulled toward right center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Number 24.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Corbin Burns is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
New inning set to get underway. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kris Bryant. He went deep last time up. First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Garcia comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Garcia on the run, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hard liner to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cubs strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Eric Sogard, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Now the pitch.
Nope. No strike.
Smoak toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
To the plate now, Corbin Burns. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Ground ball left side. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to begin the 8th. Standing in, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Chicago. Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And here's Christian Yelich now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and in at the plate steps Keston Huron. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. J.P. Fireisen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
First pitch on its way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
So striding forward now, Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 hit in the air out to center field. Cain on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Brewers, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead.
Your attention, please. Now,
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So here's Avisail Garcia. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Kimbrell's ready. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Kyle Ryan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.